Okay, let's get started. First up is Longbowman. He's got a bow, he's got all these secondaries, his item is a trap, and he's got an ult called Brazier, which is charged by heads on people. And when you're playing Archer, what you want to do is not try and be this epic person, because obviously when you land, and no matter how good you are, it's still 45 on like almost every single character on the chest. So it doesn't even matter, and there's so many passive things healing like this. Like he's full health. Like it doesn't matter. He healed it back because this thing here, this item, it heals people, and there's other items that heal people. And everyone gets a med kit. So the fact that you have to like land 4 chests is makes you completely irrelevant. So that's not the job of the Archer anymore. The Archer is not there. Like the only way you're gonna do that is maybe if you're doing like anti-Archer versus Archer, and you can maybe take them out, because that's usually like 2 bodies. Other than that, no. Here, so you want to do stuff like this, finish the guy off, and help your teammate out. And that's what you do. You're a support class now. You support other people's plays. See, because this doesn't really get you anywhere. Like, that doesn't help. Like, that guy's fire pot is way better, and other people's healing stuff is just way better. It's just kind of silly. But, I mean, that's kind of like all you can do in the moment. That's all you can do. So, like, this isn't gonna get you any points, and you're just gonna run out of ammo. Like, look, this is ridiculous. You can't tell me, like, your existence is, like, pointless engaging this guy. And the arrows go very, very slowly, which probably you're not used to. You got a spike trap. This is the 3rd special item. Spike trap is this deployable that you can deploy that put the spike traps on the ground that kind of is used to block areas and make it so that you can't access them and give you a little bit more protection. Like say I was gonna come up here, right? So I climb up this ladder, and then I could put like a deployable here and then make it much more difficult. And people can destroy this, but if they try and come up here, they're going to have a little bit more of a difficult time to get... yeah, there you go. There you go. Okay, so with Archer, you have the bandage on your 5, and the most important part of playing Archer here is knowing the ammo crates here. These resupply your bow, and they resupply your bandage. And that's going to help you out a lot. So you can see in the bottom left corner there, above my blue Agatha lion, that is my ult. And that is charging, and once it's charged, I'll show it to you. Now I'm gonna get that ult charged. Now in order to get that ult charged faster, you have to land hits. So there's 1. There's 2. Okay, almost got the ult. Gonna have to defeat the entire blue team. Alright. I'm sucking. Okay, there's another one. Okay, we got the ult. Let's run away. Because I'm scared. And that hurts. Okay, so now we have the brazier. We set it up here. We dip our thing in there, and now we have the power of Agni. And you can just not run out of arrows. Okay. Okay. We got more arrows. We're back here. Just dip our invisible arrow hand into it. And, well, we don't do that. We don't do that. We don't do that. You're ruining my ability to... Well, I don't know what... It sets it sets them on fire, okay, and it makes them use their med kit, you know. But if you
Mercy me! Take out their archers! Lovely day to slaughter an archer!
these are magical, but for the crossbowman, you get the crossbow and the pavosh shield, and you get a banner. And what the banner does here for your ultimate is a really cool thing that's kind of passive. And what you do is you plant it here. And I'm going to plant it, say, behind this wall, right? And so anyone standing around here is going to get healed. So you can see here, you're getting actively healed. And the enemy doesn't know this is here, and it's kind of passively generating an aura around everywhere, healing everybody as they come in. And they have to actually come in here and destroy this until it times out. Otherwise, they'll just sit here getting you all these sick points. Okay. Ow. What I have here is a pavosh shield, and it's not really helpful in this scenario because there's like a million guys here. But what Crossbowsman does is he has got one big chance here, and then you have to reload, so you have to make sure every single one counts. And as you can see, whenever I let one loose, I have to sit here and reload. So what I can do is I can put a shield up here and use it to like other cover and things with it as well to try and hide, so that I can be a little bit safer as I reload, and so I'm not super vulnerable. And you want to stay much further back with this class than the other classes, and play to that advantage, because if you play up close, you're gonna have a really bad time. You see, this is worst case scenario. But you can always throw your stuff at him. Of course. See to drink, and this will help me.
Nothing to see here!
Yeah.
There is more glory to win.
So Skirmisher is a little bit easier than the rest of the classes. Your ult here on the 4 is just a resupply of ammo for your throwables. You have a little shield here. You get a throwable Javelin for your first weapon. Shield can block stuff and projectiles. It's pretty close quarters class. It has a bonus damage to shields. It has quite a delay on the throwable, so you have to keep that in mind. You're not actually instant clicking on people. You're more so tracking with it. God, it's so hard to think. There's so many things coming at me at the same time. Oh, thank you. Oh. Got him, brother. eat my trap here. Can't place it seemingly anywhere. Let's just keep going this way because we can. See, there you go. I made him get stuck. So, what that trap does is it knocks him down and he gets stuck. And I couldn't really take advantage of it because of, you know, I was being chased. But, yeah. That's what that does. Okay, and lastly here we have the throwing axe. The throwing axe is kind of an in-between of the javelin's power. You get more of them. They fly considerably faster, even faster than a bow, I believe. And they're much easier to aim. And still, one in the brain isn't enough to knock someone down. They can still get deflected. It's a little bit harder to see them to deflect them. They're also, since they're a smaller object, you can't recover them as easily out of an opponent. Because they often get like stuck behind them, or you have to get super close to them. So there's that disadvantage as well. Well, hopefully that's enough to get you started here in Chivalry with Archer. Remember, this is just a day 1 beta guide, so it hasn't been too much time to play this. Well, this is everything I've been able to figure out so far. See, most people are still having a lot of difficulties figuring stuff out. Don't worry, people will figure things out more soon. I'm going to continue making more and more guides as time goes along. So, hope you can be a little bit patient with me as I learn more and more about the game. So please remember to like and subscribe and all that stuff. Okay, bye.
It won't work. I come out.